Things 2. You know, the GTD software, getting things done, you know. For many years doing GTD, getting things done, and I've used a lot of different systems and software and you name it. But I've always going back to my own system made in Gmail with labels and so on. GTD, you do next action, someday maybe, projects and so on. And that has worked perfectly fine, my own system in Gmail with that, because a lot of things that I should do, I get on email. I get that by email, and things I write myself that I should do, I emailed myself to Gmail. It works great. 2-3 years ago, I bought things for my iPhone and my Mac. And later on I bought it also for the iPad. So I must say things is quite expensive because you need to buy it for all your devices. Really expensive then. Too bad it could not be universal, at least for iPhone and iPad. But it isn't, at least not when I bought them. And then I started using things instead of my email system for a while, but it was a lot of hassle and so on, because the apps didn't sync with each other. You need to use Bonjour syncing and have all the apps on at the same time and so on. Very bad user experience. So I stopped using things because of you couldn't sync your to-do lists, your GTD. This weekend, Things 2 version 2.0 got released, and for both iPhone, iPad and Mac. So I installed them, the latest version, and it now has cloud syncing called Things Cloud, and it works really great. Everything syncs exactly as I want it to be synced, really great, and almost instant between the apps, between the devices. I must say that the only drawback I have seen that is the push notifications, or let me say the notification badge on the icon on my iPhone doesn't update until I start the app or open the app. All the to-dos are synced, but the icon doesn't update, so I can't see that I have new to-dos to do, for example. That's a drawback, but it's a lot better than before, because now everything syncs automatically between the devices. Really great. And another thing that was new in Things 2 was daily review. For example, if you have added some to-dos that you would like to do in a specific date later on in time, and that was quite a long time you wrote those to do. So when that day comes, your today list gets filled with all things you should do that day. But things can change, because you maybe don't need to do those things that day anymore, for example. Something has solved itself, or other things have shown up that fix that or something, then you don't need to do that day anymore. So daily review is that you every day go through a list on that specific day, and in a very easy and great way, you choose which one you want to do this day and which one you want to do later. Really easy and a very great way working like that. So you get a list every day with things you should do, but you can very easily choose which one you want to do that day. It's hard to explain. It's much better to test it for yourself and see. It's really great way doing it. Another drawback by using things instead of my own system is that I have no way to add to-dos or check them done on my work machine at work, because that is on Windows, and things only works on Macs and iPhones and iPads. That's too bad. I will see how I will solve that. You can't email your things to things. That's also a drawback. And maybe I can use an Evernote things combination somehow. I can add all the to-dos in Evernote in a list or something, and add them when I'm home again from my Mac. Or I can add them from Evernote on my iPhone too, but it's easier to add them from a Mac. That's one reason. That's one solution to it, but we will see. I will try to use things instead of my own Gmail system and combine with Evernote for a while and see if it's better for me, or if I do as I always have done, going back to my own system in Gmail. I have always done that, and when you are doing GTD, getting things done, you should always use that fits you best, that works best for you. GTD should never be a hassle. It should never be something you don't like to do, because it should help you. So your system, the way you're doing it, should always be easy and fun. Otherwise you can quit doing GTD.